Rating all the God of War 2 bosses, not in order by the way. 1. Colossus Rhodes. Big statue awakened by Zeus. Pretty epic, one of the many giant boss battle fights in the series. You basically go inside of it, kill it. 7 out of 10. Nothing special, it's just a big statue. At 2, Theseus. A worn out old man that you find along the way in your adventure. He says he's serving the gods and the sisters and now will not let you pass by. Yaps and laugh at Kratos, underestimating his power because he says he's no longer a god. All that talking is to get impaled with your own weapon and getting your head smashed in with a door. That's worse than dying in a toilet. 5 out of 10. 3. The Barbarian King. One of Kratos' old foes brought back from the dead by the sisters to stop Kratos and to get his revenge on Kratos for chopping off his head. Yes, I know Kratos did beg Ares for power to kill the Barbarian King originally, but at least Kratos succeeded. The Barbarian King probably did the same thing. He failed, and he got his head smashed in by his own weapon. 6 out of 10. 4. The Mole Cerberus. I personally don't even consider this a boss, but it's a 3-headed dog that shoots fire and is big, strong. 1 out of 10.
Number 5, Perseus. One of the biggest clowns in the game, if not the biggest clown in the game. This dude gets trapped inside a huge room that's basically a fountain, and then he starts yapping about him being the chosen one by the sisters of Fate and Zeus to kill Kratos, that he's gonna prove himself to be worthy. Bro, his weapon is a rock inside a piece of leather. He can also turn invincible when he puts on his mask, but that's about it. All that just to end up on an oversized fish hook. 7 out of 10. Bro, it's pretty funny, not gonna lie. I completely missed this boss during writing. Uriel, aka Medusa. Uriel, she's got this half snake, half humanoid design. I can get with the design. The boss fight is pretty cool and interesting. Her abilities are simple. She can turn you into stone if she hits you with her rays long enough. It's counterable with the golden fleece. Eventually, she gets the Helios treatment and becomes part of Kratos' arsenal via head chop. 10 out of 10. Memorable fight and new weapon. 6. Icarus, a crackhead living under a bridge, reminds me of Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. Another non-stop smack talker that glazes the sisters of Fate. His bum-ass only purpose is to give us the wings, barely even a boss fight. 8 out of 10 for the beating we give him. 7. The Kraken. Sick-ass design, overall very memorable. His purpose is to make Kratos look even more of a badass. Cutting him up is so satisfying. Not to mention we impale him with the fucking bridge while it gags for its life. 9 out of 10. 8. Lachesis and Atropos, Sisters of Fate. Lachesis really tried seducing Kratos. Fuck out of here. Anyways, they have the ability to alter people's lives if they wish. Kratos begins by fighting Lachesis one-on-one. When she realizes she's getting rocked, she summons Atropos to come to the rescue, snatching Kratos and taking him back to the path via the portal. Her goal is simple. Her goal is to change the outcome of Kratos' fight with Ares. Being the badass he is, escapes back to the present. Lachesis then tries to stab Kratos, accidentally stabs Atropos with her sharp staff, then is impaled with her own weapon via Kratos snatching it away from her. And the worst part is, they get trapped inside of their own mirror. Overall, the boss fight is pretty solid. The boss fight is creative. Love the dynamic of the system. Number 9, Clotho, the third sister of Fate. This horrible monstrosity they can't even begin to show on the screen. Dude, she's a big giant monster that's stuck in some big pillar or something, I don't know. And she can only attack with her hands, and she's pretty easy. I guess she's supposed to be the guardian of the time traveling mirror or something. 8 out of 10 just because of how satisfying it was to impale her in her head and eliminating her. Number 10, Zeus. Kratos walks in on him killing his past self. That's pretty fancy. Badass as a boss fight, especially because Kratos reclaims the sword of Olympus. Zeus himself ain't no pushover though. He grows to an oversized beast, shoots thunderbolts at us. Even with the sword of Olympus, he still bullies Kratos around. At one point, Kratos had to change tactics and kneel down, telling him, Zeus, I give up, to get Zeus off his game. 10 out of 10. Even though he's a bitch for running away and using Athena as a meat shield.